Danny Rarity here. Should the Buffalo Sabres panic not only for Game 4, but for the rest of the series? I don't think so. And I'll tell you why. So I wanted to start this off with some positivity for you guys out there, because we need it. We definitely need it. When it hits the fan, is you still a fan? We rode for a futile team for 14 years. And you saying I'm supposed to panic because we down 2-1 in the second round. Hell nah. Sabres in 6. This train still on the effing tracks. F the Habs. That's what I'm talking about. That's the energy that we need right now as Sabres fans, as a community. We need to get some energy into this team, guys. Come on. We're part of this too. I sound like little bro right now yelling on the ice like, we did it. But I'm not part of the team. I'm just cheering on from the stands. That's how I feel right now. But that's all we can do, so we might as well do it. Give them your energy. Let's get some positivity going. But fun stuff aside, there was this awesome article that came out from The Athletic today, and I'm going to give a shout out to Matthew Fairburn here. This is his Twitter account. He puts out some really awesome stuff. And I just noticed he posted this article this morning. I gave it a quick read, and it is free to view on The Athletic, so be sure to go check it out. Check out Matthew Fairburn, all that good stuff. He does write really good articles. But this is free to read on The Athletic, so I'm not like bypassing any paywall to get this illegally for you guys or anything. But again, Matthew Fairburn, a great writer here. He's describing Alex Tuch and the press scene after the Game 3 loss at the hotel. And it does kind of give you a bit more, I guess, insight and some hope and what the Sabres might be doing here going forward. So the first thing he notes is that it's just Alex Tuch took a lot of just personal responsibility. He was, I think it says here, he was a -2, going over just, all the turnovers, Logan Stanley turnover in the neutral zone, all that good stuff. Very much self-inflicted, said Tuch. It's all on our decisions and our will to compete. We got to look ourselves in the mirror and get back to the game we know we can play in, the game that's been successful for us. Very, very responsible, and that's exactly what you want from your leaders, those locker room leaders. So I do like that. And then today, Lindy Ruff elected to have the Sabres yesterday I should say, not practice in favor of video and off-ice work. Described those meetings as honest by staying off the ice, getting the team back in the routine that they had during the Boston series. The difference with this series is that the games are every other day, so rest is more important. I definitely agree with that. The compete issue Tuch referenced because he said it was a compete and mental issue that they were facing, and that they were being dragged into like kind of the emotional warfare rather than like the actual battles on the ice. It's not where they need to be, and I think anybody can really tell that. And it's good that they recognize that and are taking that day off yesterday, that off-ice day, to really address and attack this issue. And he mentions in this article, too, that the Canadiens are one of the best battle teams. Like they win all the pucks in the corners. They will fight you along the boards. They'll fight you. They'll battle you every bit of the way, and then they're good at coming away with those pucks. So that's another thing that was mentioned in this article too, and it's something Sam Carrick only played like 6 minutes, I think, somewhere around there in that first game, and it's a great ability that Sam Carrick's particularly has. I hope he's 100% healthy and not like 70%, 80%, because especially in the faceoff dot, oh my goodness, especially in the faceoff dot, man, we need it. I mean, even if he can give us an extra 2% overall faceoff win percentage, because I mean he was like, I think, in the 53 to 55% win percentage in the regular season, somewhere around there. But even if he can give us that boost, just a little more puck possession, because right now we're heading into these third periods having won like 40 or under % of faceoffs. It's horrible. It's so bad. So I mean that's me getting off topic from the article, but like I really hope Sam Carrick can help us out here in that sense. But anyways. Some notes as Buffalo prepares for Game 4. A small group of players skated at the Bell Center. Yeah, they didn't have practice, but people still skated. Luke Shen, Zach Metza, Josh Dunn, Tyson Kozak, and Konsta Hellenis. And then they also had Ellis and UPL, and Kesselring and Pearson were still not skating. I'm on the free Michael Kesselring track. Like, he wasn't great during the regular season, but like, you know, I don't think it would hurt, and I do like his game in general, but it's so hard to fit him in. We have so many defensemen, but it does feel kind of bad that, you know, Luke Shen is kind of practicing over him. But Luke Shen, honestly, it's really risky for me. I don't know if Luke Shen would be better in specifically the playoffs than Michael Kesselring. I don't know, I guess, too much background about Michael Kesselring. I don't think he has much like playoff experience. I don't know 100% though. But obviously Luke Shen has all the playoff experience, so that could be a good little change there. I don't think you should put in Zach Metza unless somebody gets hurt. A lot of people want Konsta Hellenis in. I think it's one of those situations where it's like like the actual on ice impact might not be a lot, but purely because he's a young, hungry player and has potential to make a play or two. Just that shot of energy might be really helpful. So I'm still like 50-50 on Hellenis, but I do think, especially like if even like I almost want to say put him on the bench to start the game. Don't put him out for the first couple shifts. Feel it out a bit, and then if you need that extra shot of energy, just throw him out there, see what happens, because we cannot afford to have a slow start, or even start slow and then get scored on like we did last game at the Bell Center against these Canadiens. So I think any way you can kind of generate some energy in that lineup, some sustainable like momentum, I think you almost have to consider. You have to consider it at least. We're going to address a lineup that gives us the best possibility to win. And another talking point is, should as of recording this, I don't think we know who's going to start yet. It's probably either UPL or Lyon. I see a lot of people really loving Lyon, and I know there are people who really want to switch to UPL. Lindy Ruff has been pretty adamant on Alex Lyon is not the problem. I agree with that. Alex Lyon is not the problem. He has been pretty darn consistent, and especially last game, you know, those 6 goals, they were really not doing anything in front of him. I just think his mindset, his composure is just something the Sabres need. I just think it's something they need. He has a different kind of that psychotic goalie mindset compared to UPL. I mean, we all love UPL. UPL's great. He's more of a higher ceiling, lower floor type of player. But I mean, Alex Lyon, I mean, is just mentally is just a dog, I think. I mean, or a lion, whichever analogy you want to use. But I just think, as far as like the playoff mindset, the consistency level, I think Lyon is still better. He hasn't really shown us that he's like collapsing in any sense. So I still think we should start Lyon, but at the same I don't think it would be like the end of the world if Lindy Ruff went to UPL just for a change in energy. I think that's probably more of a move if we lose this game, to switch to UPL for that energy change. Not quite a game 4 move, but you know, I'm not Lindy Ruff. I'm not going to pretend to be smarter than Lindy Ruff. So, you know, whatever he does at the end of the day, I ultimately trust him. But people want Hellenis. I don't know. It's going to be going to be interesting. And then of course fines were handed out for all the plays at the end of the last game and all that good stuff. No suspensions or anything as of yet, but that's really what I wanted to go over before the game started today. So thank you guys for, again, all the support you guys have given me lately. It's really awesome. I didn't expect as many positive comments as I've been getting lately. So thank you very much. Like, comment, subscribe. Leave your thoughts in the comments below as well. I want to know what you're thinking, not only for game 4, but for the rest of the series as well. And yeah, go Sabres. Let's bring it back, baby.